So every function has a desired output, right? So this is the desired output. Okay. Now to get this desired output, we need to give it some input, right? For example, if you want to control the volume of television, okay, TV set, what you have to do is you have to press the volume button of the remote, right? So that is the required input which you are giving. Now there is a connection between the operator, the pressing of the remote and the television. So that connection is because of the rays or the waves emitted by the remote, right? Which syncs with the television and it operates on that, and that is how the volume is controlled. ठीक है? So all these three things together makes a function. Okay. So in maths, we have different types of function. We have algebraic function, we have trigonometric function, we have exponential function, we have logarithmic function, right? There are different types of function. I'll be dealing with any one of those. So let's write y is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay. Now the value of y depends on the value of x. Yes or no? And that's why this x is called as independent variable. When we give the input, when we give the value of x, we get the value of y. So these are independent variables, right? The value of y, since it depends on the value of x, this is dependent variable. ठीक है? So every function has these two types of variables. One is an independent variable, the other one is a dependent variable. Any doubts till this point? Anyone is having
No,
any doubt?
sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Sir,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
sir,
So, हाँ बोलो बोलो. You
can I
are
join? Like, can you explain again?
you are
Vivan.
ये तुमको डिपेंडेंट इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल पढ़ाया है मैंने. पढ़ा है ना तुमने?
नहीं.
नहीं पढ़ा है तो कोई भी फंक्शन में याद. तुम लेट क्यों ज्वाइन किए जी? और
Sir, I just came from a class.
हाँ तो तुम्हारे क्लास से लेट आने को मैं क्यों बियर करूंगा? इधर आओ. इधर सुनो. तो y इज इक्वल टू एक फंक्शन लिखा हमने x क्यूब प्लस 3x स्क्वायर प्लस 2x प्लस 1. ठीक है विवान? तो x इज इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल, y इज अ डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल. ठीक है? ऐसा लिखा हुआ देखा है ना तुमने? पहले नहीं देखा है विवान?
No, no.
नहीं देखा आज तक? इक्वेशन नहीं देखा मैथ्स में फंक्शन?
इक्वेशन देखा, ये देखा
तो
नहीं
और
है.
क्या है? ये भी तो इक्वेशन है. एक तरफ वैल्यू ऑफ y है, दूसरी तरफ x है. तो इफ वी गिव सम वैल्यूज ऑफ x, ठीक है, तो वी गेट वैल्यू ऑफ y. यस और नो?
Yes.
बचपन से पढ़ रहा है तू. लाइन सेगमेंट ड्रॉ करना ही सीखा तुमने ऐसे कुछ. तो यहाँ पे सिंस y डिपेंड्स ऑन x, दैट इज व्हाई वी कॉल x एज डिपेंडेंट इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल. ये सारे x एक ही हैं. तो ऑल दीज आर इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल एंड y इज अ डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल. बस इतनी बात बोली. ठीक है? So now, in short, how do we write this? In short, how do we write this? We write this as y is a function of x. This is how we write. Please don't write anything. See, I'll give you time to write. All of you, please pay attention. Please don't write anything. मान, हरिहरन, गुरुदीप, ये कविश, नाम बदलो अपना. उसका जो यहाँ लिखा हुआ नाम है रिधिमा, आरव, all of you. This is a very important chapter, right? Tanushri, Tasim, Avika. This is a very important chapter. So please pay attention to what I'm saying. Take your own good time, whatever time you want to take to understand it. How many times you ask, I'll explain what is happening here, right? But don't miss anything. I'll give you enough time to write. So please wait for that slot and then write it nicely. Okay. So this is how we write. In short, we write this as y is a function of x. Okay. Now the question arises, can there be any other alphabet for this representation? Of course, yes. There can be some this type of alphabet also. This is a Greek alphabet called as phi, right? You can write it as y is some function of x like this also, gx. तो यहाँ पे हम we can always use any such alphabet to represent the function. Understood? But what does this primarily means? That there is y which is some function of x. We don't know about the function. To know the specific function, we have to write it like this. Okay? All of you understood? Karman, समझ आ
Yes,
रहा है?
sir.
Karman,
Yes, sir.
Ridhima,
Yes, sir.
Tassim, Avika. Okay.
Yes.
This is dependent. So this was dependent variable. Now I have y
Yeah.
is equal to, suppose I
Yeah.
write it like this. हाँ बोलो, कुछ पूछना है?
Yes, sir. Carmen.
You are?
Sir, अगर Carmen.
हाँ करमन बोलो.
सर अगर फंक्शन को भी स्पेसिफिक सिंबल नहीं होता तो पता कैसे चलता है फंक्शन है?
ये ऐसा लिखा रहेगा तो ब्रैकेट में लिखा रहेगा तो
ठीक है.
ये ऐसा रिप्रेजेंट होगा तो फंक्शन है. ठीक है.
हम्म,
तो एक्स क्यूब प्लस टी एक्स क्यूब प्लस 3t² प्लस z प्लस 1. नाउ लेट्स आस्क मान. मान, how many independent variables are here? Man, can you guess? Or don't guess. Look at it and say how many independent variables are here.
Oh, sir, after that, is there a T after in 3?
Yeah, 3t². Yeah, this is
Okay.
t and this is z.
Uh, I'd say 3 independent variables.
Okay. Karman, how many independent variables?
That's true.
3.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Gurudeep, how many?
Sir, three independent variables. Sir.
Okay. Kavish Shah, how many independent variables here?
Sir, three.
3. So there are 3 independent variables. Very good. Because value of y depends on value of x, value of t, and value of z. So these are independent variables now. Okay, all of you. ठीक? And y is the dependent variable again. So now how do I represent this type of function? So we represent this type of function like this. First independent variable, comma, second independent variable, comma, third independent variable. So this is how we represent the dependent and independent variables in a function in short notation. Okay, anybody is having any doubt in this, please ask. Arav, you understood?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anybody else who is having any challenge or to understand this? If not, then please copy this quickly.
You're done.
चलो शाबाश. So done, all of you noted?
So one question,
हाँ हाँ पूछो पूछो.
is it always going to be cube, square, and base
No,
power one?
no. It can be 99 power. It can be raised to 99, 98 also. Say like this. Let's say it is r to the power 98. ठीक है? Plus 1 upon say z power 47. चलेगा? So
हाँ,
again, these two are independent variables because value of y depends on it. ठीक है? All of you. And this will be y is a function of r comma z. Okay? तनुश्री समझ आ रहा है ना बेटा?
हाँ सर.
गुड. चलो चलें आगे. लिख लिया आप लोगों
Yes,
ने?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
चलो. So let's move ahead from here. So we all of you are now aware about dependent variables, independent variables, right? Now, how many of you know about tangent and secants? Anybody who does not know about tangents and secants? Man, you know what is tangent and secant?
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet, right? So you don't know. Avika also does not know.
so
Arav Jain also does
no,
not know.
I have a
हाँ.
question.
Sir.
अरे चिल्ला क्यों रहा है तू? हैं? रैली में भाषण दे रहे हो बे? हाँ बोलो.
Sir,
Sir,
tangent is
रुक जा बेटा. हाँ बोल 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 विवान बोल. क्या बोल रहा है? तू तुझे पता है ना बेटा क्या होता है?
tan, right?
नहीं नहीं वो दूसरा टेंजेंट है. अभी बताता हूँ. वो भी सेम टेंजेंट है पर वो अलग तरीके से यूज हो रहा है. एक मिनट.
Excuse me, sir.
टेंजेंट. हाँ बेटा बोलो.
Sir, do you mean tangent of circle?
हाँ टेंजेंट एंड सीकेंट सर्कल दे किसी भी उसका. तस्सीम
Sir,
यू ऑल्सो
circle,
डज
right?
नॉट नो अबाउट टेंजेंट एंड सीकेंट.
No,
ओके
sir.
आई एक्सप्लेन. ठीक है ये सब जरूरी है हमारे लिए. एंड जो जो देखो विवान चौधरी ने बहुत बढ़िया बात बोली. टेंजेंट जो आपने पढ़ाया है वही है ना ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का टेंजेंट. बिल्कुल विवान उसको भी हम कंसिडर करते हैं बट यहाँ पे अभी ज्योमेट्री में रिप्रेजेंटेशन की बात हो रही है. ठीक है बेटा. तो व्हाट इज टेंजेंट? So I'll write it here. Tangent is a point, sorry, is a line which touches the curve at a point. So it's a line. It extends both ways and it touches the curve at a single point. At a single point. Right? What about secant? So secant is a line which cuts the curve at least at two different points. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hmm?
sir.
इसमें
Yes.
पढ़ के समझ आ रहा है ना बेटा क्या होता है? राइट. तो इसको देखेंगे भी अभी. तो यहाँ पे सपोज आई हैव अ कर्व. एक सेकेंड. सो दिस इज अ कर्व व्हिच वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. लेट्स चलो सर्कल से शुरू कर. सो ऑल ऑफ यू नो दैट सर्कल हाउ सर्कल लुक्स लाइक, राइट? नाउ लेट्स सी कि यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट है. दिस इज द tangent to the circle. It touches this line touches this circle at this point, right? So this line is a tangent to the circle. This line is a tangent to the circle. What about secant? So obviously this line becomes a secant to the circle. I hope all of you are aware about this tangent and secant. Yes or no? If you are not, then this is how it
Yes.
looks like. हाँ बोलो बेटा.
Can secant be something like a nine, like imagine that this is the circle, the secant is coming in from here and it just bends and touches that. Is that
Bend नहीं करेगा. Line bend करती है क्या?
a curved line? Like,
No. Curve is a curve. Curve can never be a line.
oh, okay.
So it's a line, right? Now, if you have so let's say this is the XY plane we have. ठीक है? Please pay attention. Huh? And let's say this is a curve. देखो ऐसे दिखा दो. नहीं ऐसे नहीं, इसको ऐसे करना. So this is a curve, right? These are two different points on the line, on the curve. This is P, this is Q. So the secant is this line. Understood, all of you? The secant is this line, right? This line is secant to the curve. Now, if I ask you to draw a tangent to this curve at point Q, if I ask you to draw a tangent to this curve at point Q, how will you draw it? You will draw a line which is just touching this curve at point Q and like this. ठीक है? This is tangent. समझ आया नहीं आया सब? हाँ ना बोलोगे.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So tangent secant, ये लिख लो भाई इसको, tangent secant, नहीं तो बाद में तुम दुखी होगे. लिखो इसको, note it quickly.
नहीं, मेरे को लिखना है, मेरे को लिखना है. बड़े काम में बोल रहे, एक और काम में बोल रहे. हम्म?
So what's definite? Definite.
डिफरनेट चाहिए तेरे को, ये ले, ठीक कर इसको. ठीक है?
हम्म?
Done, sir.
So please show the second page.
All of you done with this page?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. ये करो.
One second.
Sir, done.
Answer.
चलिए, तो नाउ ऑल ऑफ यू आर अवेयर अबाउट टैंजेंट, सीकेंट। अब आ जाओ इधर। अब जो सुनो ध्यान से सब लोग, अब जो लिखने जा रहा हूं ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है? सो प्लीज पे अटेंशन। चलो, सो दिस इज अवर एक्स वाई प्लेन. Okay, all of you are aware about xy plane, right? And I'm drawing a curve here. So this is a curve, right? And this curve is represented by this function y. It is represented by some function y is equal to f of x. किसी को कोई डाउट है इसमें तो पूछ लो, वैसे कोई
Excuse me,
डाउट
sir.
होना नहीं चाहिए. हाँ पूछो, बोलो.
So the curve is like the curve of a circle or just a curve?
No, it's just a curve. We don't know what type of curve it is. It is represented by this function y is equal to f of x, right? Now these are the 2 points on this curve. These are the 2 points on this curve. This is point P and this is point Q. Okay. So we have point P and point Q here. Point P, point Q. हाँ, ये थोड़ा ठीक दिख भी रहा है. Now, I draw a secant to this curve. I draw a secant to this curve. This is the secant to this curve. Right? And we have these values. The coordinates of point P are x1 and y1, and coordinates of point Q are x2 and y. ठीक है? So this is PQR. Now this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. I hope all of you understood this. These are the coordinates of point P and Q. I completed this triangle PQR, right? And the angle which this secant makes with x-axis, let's call this angle as angle theta. ठीक है? All of you. यहाँ तक anybody is having any doubt, please ask. If you have any doubts. No, na?
No.
No, sir.
Then theta हो गया, p हो गया, q हो गया, x1, x2, y1, y2, right? Now, can I say this angle is also theta by using corresponding angles concept? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
line PR is parallel to x-axis, right? मान बोल सकते हैं ना बेटा ये?
हाँ sir.
तो PRQ में this angle is theta, this angle is theta, and in this triangle, see in triangle PQR, in triangle PQR, tan theta. I hope if you have learned trigonometry nicely, now you remember what is tan theta. It is the perpendicular. This length is perpendicular, right? The side which is opposite to theta, the angle is perpendicular. Yes or no?
Yes.
मान
Yes,
याद आया
sir.
बेटा? तुमने क्लास अटेंड नहीं की थी इसलिए मैं तुम्हें बार बार
हाँ
पूछ रहा
sir.
हूँ.
ये
Sir.
समझ गया. Yeah.
गुड. और ये दूसरा साइड जो होता है ये बेस होता है. ठीक है मान? तो perpendicular और base. So here also tan theta is what? Tan theta is perpendicular is QR divided by PB. sorry, PR, right? Arav Jain, Karman, Avika, Vivan, Hariharan,
Yes.
Tassim. Tassim, समझ आ रहा है बेटा?
Yes, sir.
शाबाश. So we have tan theta as QR upon PR. Now what is this QR? I'll just remove all this. हाँ, ये सब तुमको पता है इसलिए मैं तुम्हें याद दिलाने के लिए लिख रहा हूँ बस. So what is this QR? Can I write this QR as y2 minus y1? लिख सकते हैं ना?
Yes, sir.
And PR as x2 minus x1. This is y2 minus y1 and this is equal to x2 minus x1. Right? This is also, it can be written as change in the value of y. So that change in the value is denoted by delta. Delta is represents change, right? And this represents x2 minus x1 is delta x. So this is delta y by delta x.
So can
ठीक है? एक सेकंड भाई, एक सेकंड बेटा, मैं तुमको समय देता हूँ ना पूछने का, बीच में मत कूदा करो. बोलो, अब बोलो.
So isn't delta y the rise and delta x the run?
हाँ
So then this will just equal to the slope.
हाँ
Okay,
ठीक है.
just
हाँ.
clarifying.
So now we have tan theta as QR upon PR is equal to y2 minus y1 is equal to delta y upon delta x. Anybody is having any doubt till this point?
No, sir.
नो
No,
ना?
sir.
हाँ,
No,
किसी
sir.
को होना भी नहीं चाहिए. मान को समझ आ रहा है कि नहीं? मान देखो, तुमने क्लास की नहीं है इसलिए तुमसे पूछ रहा हूं मैं बार बार.
यस
ठीक है?
सर,
तो
आ रहा है.
हाँ, तो इट्स नॉट, बस ठीक है, तो तुम पूछ सकते हो जब भी तुम्हें न लगे. तो
यस.
ऑलवेज रिमेंबर फाइंडिंग tan ऑफ द एंगल, राइट? यहाँ पे मैं दिखाता हूँ तुम्हें, देखो ध्यान से. सपोज दिस इज x एक्सिस, दिस इज y एक्सिस, एंड दिस इज अ लाइन. This is a line here, right? The angle, let's say the angle at which this line is inclined is some angle phi. So tan of phi is the slope of this line, is the slope of the line, right? So tan of the angle which the line makes with x axis is called as slope of the line. Always remember this. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे भी, in this case, can I say tan theta is representing slope of the secant? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
है ना? हाँ, this is slope of the secant is tan theta, and tan theta is equal to secant. कौन सा है बेटा? secant को भी लिख लो PQ. Of the secant, PQ is tan theta, which is equal to this, right? And I hope nobody is having any doubt till this point. बहुत बढ़िया.
Yes, sir.
अब जो लिख रहा हूं उसको ध्यान से सुनना. हाँ, उसको पढ़ना और पढ़ते पढ़ते समझना, राइट? यही लिखते हैं, चलो आओ. So if Q starts moving towards P, if Q starts moving towards P along the curve, matlab it is not getting out of that curve, right? It is moving along the curve. I'll ask you to explain, okay? So please read it carefully. If Q starts moving towards P along the curve, the change in the independent variable x decreases. Yes or no? the change in the independent variable x decreases. Yes or no? Whether this will happen or not, tell me.
Yes.
Yes.
All of you. All of
Yes,
you.
sir.
I'm waiting for
Yes,
all
sir.
of your responses. Very good. Anybody who
Sir, I
differs
don't
from this?
understand this one. Can you please
Who are
I'm
you?
explain?
not able to
You are
understand
Avika,
this.
right?
Avika. Yes, sir.
Okay. And दूसरा कौन था? I am not able to understand.
Carmen.
भाई लिखा है वो पढ़ो एक बार प्लीज उसको. Both of you read it again. So let's see this example. ठीक है, let's see it with an example. So suppose Q comes at this position. As I said, Q is moving along the curve, right? So let's say Q reaches this location. This is the x coordinate of the new position. Yes or no? Let's say it is x3. हाँ ना बोलेंगे भाई.
Yes, sir.
अरे ये जिनको समझ नहीं आया था सब बोलेंगे भाई हाँ या ना. This is y coordinate. So now the line, the secant will look like this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Avika and Karman.
Yes, sir.
So now this is point. Let's say this is point, some point. R की जगह R यहाँ R ही लिख लो इसको भी. R इधर shift हो गया. Now can you guys see that this is the change in the value of x now? x3 minus x1 is new delta x. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Decrease हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है? Is it decreasing or not?
Yes, sir.
It is decreasing.
तो वही तो अंग्रेजी में लिखा था मैंने. ठीक है? करमन, understood or not?
Yes, sir.
कविश शाह, बताइए सर, समझ आ रहा है कि नहीं आपको? विवान चौधरी.
Yes.
रिधिमा, समझ आ रहा है बेटा? रिधिमा.
Yes.
तनुश्री.
Yes, sir.
ओके. तस्सिम, where is Tassim? Tassim, you understood? Okay. Man,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
shabash. Hariharan, you understood?
Yes, sir.
And Karman.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what happened. Okay. Now, when this happens, see, whenever there is a change in the value of independent variable, there is a change in the value of dependent variable, and hence the value, the change in the value of y decreases. Change का मतलब है डेल्टा y. ठीक है, change in the value का मतलब है डेल्टा, right? Delta y decreases because delta x is decreasing. Now, change in the value of y decreases, right? Now, when when q is very, very close to p, such that the value of delta x मैं भी लिखूंगा, हाँ, the value of delta x is almost equal to 0. Then the secant PQ almost becomes a tangent to the curve at P. ठीक है, इसको 2 3 5 4 5 बार पढ़ लो पहले, फिर देन ओनली आई विल एक्सप्लेन. ठीक है. पढ़ लिया आप लोगों ने?
Yes, sir.
एवरीबडी
Yes, sir.
Sir, I'm reading
Oh,
my.
yes.
पढ़ो पढ़ो, 2 मिनट और दे रहा हूँ तुमको, पढ़ो। मान,
Yes, sir.
पढ़ा बेटा?
हाँ सर पढ़ लिया।
एक बार और पढ़ लो, देन वी विल डिस्कस, ठीक है?
या सर बस एक बार फिर से एक्सप्लेन कर दो, हाउ डज द secant PQ almost become a tangent then
अभी
to the
अभी अभी सब करूंगा, अभी सब करूंगा, तुम बस
okay
पढ़ो, उसको समझ में आया, वो इंग्लिश समझना है पहले।
yeah
We're done.
तो आप लोगों ने इसको 2 3 4 बार तो पढ़ ही लिया होगा, राइट? सो नाउ पे अटेंशन।
सर
हाँ,
सर वो आपने सेकंड पॉइंट पे लिखा है वो सच दैट द वैल्यू ऑफ डेल्टा एक्स इज ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल टू 0, तो उसमें डेल्टा वाई भी आएगा ना?
नहीं,
नहीं आएगा?
अरे मतलब 0 हो गया उससे हमें, रुको अभी अभी सब बताता हूँ, रुको रुको। नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस इज, आई एम राइटिंग दिस डेल्टा एक्स एज डेल्टा एक्स, राइट? तो इज ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल टू 0। अब देखो क्या होता है बच्चों, ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज पे अटेंशन, आई विल डू इट इन दिस ग्राफ, ठीक है? सो वी हैव दिस लाइन हियर, दिस कर्व, एक मिनट, है ना? लेट्स से दिस इज द कर्व, एक मिनट, हाँ ऐसे ही बना लो, चलो दिस इज गुड, दिस लुक्स गुड, लेट्स सी। तो यहाँ पे बनाते हैं, ठीक है? दिस इज पी, दिस इज क्यू। नाउ see, this is the tangent to the, sorry, this is the secant, right? Now when q starts moving towards p, this was q, this is p. So when q was here, when q was here, this secant will be like this, yes or no? है ना?
Yes,
The
sir.
secant will be
Yes,
like
sir.
this. Now when this q is very, as I said, when q is very close to p, देख लेते हैं यहाँ पे, द क्यू इज, नाउ दिस इज पी एंड दिस इज क्यू, सो इट इज वेरी क्लोज। अब सी, द क्लोज का मतलब क्या? ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल टू 0। द मीनिंग ऑफ ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल टू 0 इज, लेट्स से डेल्टा एक्स इज ऑफ say 10 to the power minus 9 millimeter. This is not 0, yes or no? Tasim, Karman, Harshita, Arav, Hariharan, this is not 0, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But can any one of you plot this on a number line? कोई
No.
प्लॉट कर लेगा इसको? Can any one of you plot this on a number line? Man, Avika,
No, sir. No.
nahi na, Tanushri, Riddhima, nobody can
No,
plot it,
sir.
right? But again, this is not equal to 0, right? So I'm just plotting it here for the sake of understanding ki bhai secant, how this secant will convert to a tangent. Okay, just pay attention. So you can see here that the orange colored lines are now almost, they are becoming a tangent. The secant will almost become a tangent, right? Say yes or no. So
Yes.
Yes.
है ना
निकल जाएगी।
भाई,
Yes,
सबको
sir.
समझ आया कि नहीं आया?
हाँ सर।
और पास ले जाओ इसको, और पास ले जाओ, तो ऐसे ये मर्ज होने लगेगा ऑलमोस्ट, ठीक है। सो दैट इज हाउ द सीकेंट विल बिकम अ टैंजेंट। अब कविश ने जो पूछा था कि डेल्टा वाई विल ऑल्सो बिकम जीरो, ऑब्वियसली यस कविश, when they are coinciding then almost it will be zero, right? It will be very very small, not zero, we should say small. ठीक है कविश?
Yes, sir.
तो now the slope of this tangent after this, हाँ, एक मिनट, इसको यहीं ले जाना पड़ेगा यार, यहीं रखो इसको। ये डेल्टा जो है कहाँ चला गया, ये है डेल्टा एक्स, ठीक है। देन वी हैव and the slope of this tangent is given as, see this, what you are learning here forms the basis of many concepts in physics, right? That's why I'm taking so much time. And the slope of this tangent is given as, let's plot the tangent here also. This black line is representing the tangent now. Right? So this is P, this is Q, right? And this is the tangent. And this tangent is, let's say this angle is phi. And the slope of this tangent is given as tan, as I said, tan of the angle, right? So tan phi is equal to limit. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. Don't distract. Delta x tends to 0, delta y by delta x. अब ये लिमिट का मतलब क्या हुआ? ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज पे अटेंशन। मान स्पेशली यू, हाँ, तुम्हारा आज फर्स्ट ये क्लास है, इसलिए मैं तुमसे बार बार पूछ रहा हूँ। व्हाट डज दिस मीन? We are, as I said, we are limiting that delta x is tending towards zero. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? What does this mean? This means that delta x tends to zero. It is not equal to zero. It is not equal to zero. Right? So that means ये जो लिखा है ना मैंने यहाँ पे, that is what we are writing in mathematical format. We are limiting this change in value of x to be very, 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 very small, such that it is almost equal to zero. Almost, it is tending towards zero, not equal to zero. And that is how the slope of this tangent is given. Limit delta x tends to zero, delta y by delta x. Right? तो बच्चों ध्यान रखो, in any fraction, if the denominator becomes zero, that fraction becomes not defined. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? In any fraction, if the denominator becomes zero, that fraction is not defined. That's why we are limiting delta x towards zero, not equal to zero. Limiting का मतलब क्या होता है बेटा? We are stopping it from becoming to zero. समझ आया? Why we are putting that term limit there? We are limiting it. We are restraining it from becoming zero. Arav Jain, your camera is switched off. You understood or not?
Yes, sir. So
Karman, Hariharan.
I'm currently facing some network difficulties
Okay.
right now, so I'm currently
Okay.
fixing them.
Okay. Vivan, understood?
Yes.
Harshita, understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Tasim,
Yes, sir.
Hariharan,
Yes, sir.
गुरुदीप
Sir.
ठीक है। त्रिपाठी जी समझ आ रहा है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
शाबाश।
Yes,
सो
sir.
अच्छा, वो कहाँ चला गया नया बच्चा हमारा? मान, वेयर इज मान?
Here, sir.
यू अंडरस्टूड और नॉट मान?
Yes, sir, I did.
और कर्मन को समझ आया कि नहीं है? कर्मन, आवाज नहीं आ रही बेटा, हाँ ना बोलो, तुम्हारी आवाज नहीं आ रही। ठीक है, प्लीज चेक कर लो। सो इसको इन शॉर्ट हाउ डू वी राइट? इतना सब लिखने की जरूरत नहीं मैथ्स में। इन शॉर्ट हाउ डू वी राइट? वी राइट इट लाइक दिस, dy अपॉन dx। ठीक है, इन शॉर्ट वी राइट दिस एज dy बाई dx, राइट? एंड दिस इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज, देखो अब यहां से असली चीज शुरू होती है। ठीक है, दिस इज व्हाट इज वी कॉल एज, फर्स्ट, इसके देयर आर डिफरेंट एक्सप्लेनेशंस फॉर इट। फर्स्ट, change in the value of, so I'll write it here, हाँ ये ठीक रहेगा। So the first thing is, what does it represents? It represents differentiation of y with respect to x. Differentiation of y with respect to x, right? Second, the second explanation is seeking a change in the value of the dependent variable with respect to a very small change in the value of the independent variable, right? This is second. Or it is also the slope of the, what does it represents? It is also representing the slope of the tangent drawn to the curve. ठीक है, these are the three things which is given by this dy by dx। ठीक है, तो एक सेकेंड, अभी फिर से समझाता हूं, चिंता मत करो जी, सब समझ में आएगा। चलो कोई बात, बात तो है। So this dy by dx is representing, this dy by dx is representing differentiation of y with respect to x. Either we call this as this. What is that? It is seeking a change in the value of the dependent variable with respect to a very small change in the value of independent variable. So that is why we have written limit delta x tends to 0, delta y by delta x. Or it is the slope of the tangent drawn to the curve, that is tan phi. Right? Now, now ये डिपेंडेंट और इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल का मतलब क्या हुआ? सीकिंग अ चेंज का मतलब क्या हुआ? ऑल ऑफ यू हैव यू सीन रेगुलेटर वाला फोन, सॉरी फैन, वो जो धीरे धीरे रोटेट करते हैं एंड द स्पीड ऑफ फैन इंक्रीजेस और डिक्रीजेस, द रेगुलेटर
Yeah.
ऑफ फैन।
Yeah.
All of
Yes,
you have
sir.
seen that,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
right? Now, if you increase it by a small value, the speed of the fan increases by that much value only, sort of. Yes or no? So imagine that to be
Yes.
x and y variable. Y is the speed of fan, x is the angle rotated by that regulator. For a very, very small change in the value of that angle of the regulator by which it is rotated, you have to seek a change in the value of the speed of the fan. That is how you can simulate it with real-time exam. Okay, Tassim, Karban, Arav, Hariharan, Man,
Yes, sir.
Tanushri.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. So this is it. And now, इसको पहले आप पढ़ लो एक बार, दो बार पढ़ो, and then you write it. ठीक है? First you read it. If you have any doubts or queries, please ask. I'll be more than happy to help you in this.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So what is differentiation? First
ये
point.
जो ये जो इतनी देर से किया बेटा, ये seeking a change in the value of dependent variable with respect to a very small change in the value of independent variable, this is differentiation.
सर तो सेम मतलब है दोनों का.
ये सारा सब चीज का एक ही मतलब है, dy by dx. ठीक है. All of you please read it. हाँ भाई, कोई डाउट है किसी को?
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
नोट्स
No, sir.
नोट्स नोट्स पूरा बनाना है बेटा, नोट्स में कोई भी गड़बड़ मत करना, ठीक है? ये नोट्स ही रहेंगे जो तुम्हारे साथ होगा हमेशा, ठीक
ठीक
है?
है.
प्लीज मेक नोट्स नाइसली, एकदम नीट एंड टाइडी नोट्स. ओके. Even in 11th standard also, when you come to 11th standard, nobody will teach you why this happens, what this happens. They will simply give you formula and tell you to get away. ठीक है? So please write this, why we are doing what we are doing, right?
Sir, I have one question, sir.
बोलो बोलो
Sir,
बोलो.
but what is the purpose of converting a secant into a tangent?
आएगा ना पर्पस. अभी कैसे बताऊं मैं? ठीक है. See, when you learn about average velocity to instantaneous velocity, right? So in a position time graph, there will be a position time graph. We will plot the position of a particle with respect to time. Probably you must have heard about it in ninth standard physics. I think you have learned
Yes,
about
sir.
position time graph, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
if you draw a curve in position time graph, right, it is showing the position of a particle with respect to time in that. Okay. Now imagine this y to be x, the position, and x axis to be time axis. Okay. Now that tangent, the green secant PQ, is will give you the average velocity, right? Change in position upon change in time. Delta y will become change in position. Delta x will become delta t. So it will be change in time. So that is average velocity. And when you come to point P, that dy by dx or tan phi, right? It is the instantaneous velocity at that particular instant. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The slope of that tangent will be the instantaneous velocity. That is how we apply the knowledge of this calculus to physics. And there will be many more such graphs. See, these are two parameters which we have discussed. There will be parameters like pressure volume graph, right? Well, volume temperature graph, pressure temperature graph, density energy graph. तो बहुत है इसमें, immense. So that's why I'm spending so much of time. I'm not doing it deliberately, spending 1 hour in explaining this to you. I do understand that you kids are very small, you might not be able to get a hang on it, but see, it's only statements and picturing those statements, right? So if you are able to do this, तो ये समझ सबको आएगा बेटा. तुमको आया ना समझ में कि नहीं आया? अब तुम्हें
हाँ
पर्पस
सर,
सीखना, पर्पस पूछा तुमने कि पर्पस क्या है, तो मैंने तुम्हें देखो अभी एवरेज और इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी समझाया. ठीक है, ऐसे ही वेलोसिटी टाइम ग्राफ में यू विल गेट एवरेज एक्सीलरेशन एंड इंस्टेंटेनियस एक्सीलरेशन. ठीक है, लिखो लिखो
For
थैंक
doubt.
यू
भाई.
सर.
ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज राइट इट नाइसली, नीट एंड टाइडी नोट्स. हाँ, किसको डाउट था और कौन है?
Sir Karman.
हाँ बोलो करमन, क्या डाउट है?
So, where you have written tan phi equals limit delta x to 0.
हाँ, टेंड्स टू जीरो.
Does
हाँ.
this tends to 0? Does this
हम्म.
mean that delta x has to be close to 0 or anything above 0?
इट हैज टू बी क्लोज टू जीरो.
Okay, sir.
अबव जीरो का मतलब क्लोज टू जीरो ही होगा ना.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. अबव जीरो का मतलब तो बहुत कुछ हो सकता है, मतलब 1 2 3 4 5 6 100 भी अबव जीरो है, बट वी आर मेकिंग इट वेरी क्लोज टू जीरो. लाइक इज एट 10 to the power -9 millimeter. इट्स वेरी क्लोज टू जीरो.
Okay,
विवान
sir.
चौधरी जी, समझ आ रहा है कि नहीं आपको?
यस सर. सर सर
हाँ बोल.
सर वो बहुत वो टेंस है बहुत मतलब
क्या है?
डायग्राम.
हाँ, तो
नथिंग नथिंग
तो
नथिंग नथिंग.
नथिंग नथिंग भाई. नहीं, इसको रहने दो. I'll send you the recording also, don't worry. So you can watch it 2 3 4 times before joining for next week's session on Wednesday. कविश, कविश को समझ में आया है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
ओके. गुरुदीप.
Yes, sir.
ओके. तनुश्री, तुमको समझ में आया बेटा?
यस सर.
पक्का ना?
हाँ सर.
शाबाश शाबाश. तस्सिम,
यस सर.
आया बेटा समझ में?
यस.
शाबाश, वेरी गुड. सबको समझ में आ गया फिर तो आज. बहुत बढ़िया.
सर डन.
सर डन.
Done, sir.
हम्म. Chalo. I hope all of you have done it. I'll send you the recordings. Don't worry. Okay. So please, whatever you have written, ठीक है, अगर रिकॉर्डिंग एक बार और देखना हो तो प्लीज देखना, बट वट एवर यू हैव रिटन प्लीज रीड इट वंस ट्वाइस थ्राइस. आई एम नॉट गिविंग यू एनी होमवर्क फॉर दिस वीक except for those who are doing vector ka cover up session, except for those, right, the new students. I'm not giving you any homework from this chapter. The homework is whatever we have done today. That is the homework. Read it once, twice, thrice. Eh, you should be very, very clear about what is happening here, right? ठीक है, करेंगे ना आप लोग, पढ़ेंगे ना, और कुछ नहीं करना है बेटा, पर प्लीज ईमानदारी से ये कर लेना, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, हाँ, चलो, थैंक यू so much. I
Thank you,
hope
sir.
all of you enjoyed the
Thank you,
session. It
sir.
was not
Bye,
so
sir.
boring. Bye bye. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you,
Take care.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.